Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. The goal with the position here is, of course, to find something comfortable and stable. You don't want to feel unstable when you're sitting, like you're about to fall over or lean over. You don't want to do that because you want to feel a sense of groundedness, a sense of, I am here and here to stay. You also don't want to be uncomfortable because then if you're sitting on your foot in a weird way or you got your back in a weird position, then you need to shift and move during the practice, and that can be distracting. So sitting in a chair works really well. You can lie down, you can sit at the edge of a counter. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed or you feel more comfortable doing that, there are no hindrances here. Go ahead and just close your eyes. It's not a big deal. But if your eyes are open, drop your gaze away from the screen. We look at it too much anyway. And drop your gaze down below you, kind of glancing at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We just have a nice, gentle, clear gaze directed softly downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable, and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open and directed down. Let's begin today's practice by taking 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll make sure that our out breath is about twice the length as the in breath, kind of a long out breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, and in, and out. Excellent. And continue to notice the sensations of the breath as it returns to normal. Just let it breathe by itself. And be careful not to get in the way and try to breathe normally or try to do something with the breath. Just step back and notice the breath as it is. If it's a shallow breath, it's a shallow breath. Noticing if it's a deep breath. Just noticing the sensations of breathing. Rising and falling. And just take the next minute to just notice the breath as it is. And I'm probably catching you thinking right now. And notice how quickly the project of noticing the breath goes away because we start thinking about dinner, our problems, how we're going to solve something. And the breath disappears. This tendency to just pay attention to thinking robs us from noticing what really is, which is this moment only. Our life only exists here and now. And because we are perpetually, habitually addicted to our thoughts, we fail to see our life in the present. And so we suffer. So we're going to go back to the breath here again. But this time, let your thoughts think what they want to. In other words, while thinking is going on, stay with breathing. There's a great Zen master who talked about this, Shunyo Suzuki. And he says, during meditation, we keep the front door and the back door of our minds completely open. We let thoughts come and go as they please. Just don't serve them any tea, because then they will want to stay. Leave thinking alone. Let it chatter. Your only task is to remain with breathing, rising and falling. Leave it alone. Return to the breath. And if you're confused where to notice the breath, you can feel it anywhere you feel it the most. From the tip of the nose to the lower belly and anywhere in between, the breath can be noticed. Find where you feel it the most and just remain. Rising and falling. Come back. Come back to breathing. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to the breath, rising and falling. And maybe I'm catching you thinking again. I've just interrupted you having a conversation with yourself. Maybe I didn't. Don't worry about returning to the breath here, because there's something very interesting going on right here. There's something that gets lost in thought, then returns to breathing. It seems like there's a center to which thoughts are talking to, but then this center can leave thinking and go to the breath. We call this I. But can this thing, with quotations, be seen? In other words, can the one that gets lost in thought, then returns to breathing, can that itself be noticed with attention? Turn the attention back towards it. What am I? What is this center I believe myself to be? Can it be found in the same way you can find the breath? What do you discover? We're not thinking about it. Return in the same way you found the breath. Find the one that hears this voice. Look for the looker. Look carefully. All right, you can look at the screen. Boy. It's stressful being alive. It's very stressful. There's so much to do. So many things to accomplish. And of course, we worry about our social status, fame. We'd rather praise than blame. We need the collection of material items and the protection against losing them. Health, status. It's all very stressful. How do we secure all this and not be stressed? And a lot of people come to meditation because they think that this is a de-stressor. That the point of meditation is to learn to be relaxed. But it's not. Meditation isn't about relaxing. Relaxing is the way of meditation. Learning to be de-stressed isn't the product of meditation. Being de-stressed is the way we meditate. Because it's done instantaneously. The moment we see through thinking. The moment we let go of thoughts. See, right now, you may not know what I mean, or maybe you do. But if you don't know what I mean, you're competing right now for my attention. Right now, you're trying to pay attention to this voice, yet there's another voice going on talking to you about what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, I don't think I agree with that. Maybe he's. I wonder where he lives. Is that a house or is that an apartment? Does that look like this? Thinking, and then you come back. Oh, okay, he's talking. Oh, yeah. But then what about dinner? I forgot about dinner. Some sexual fantasy. That's thinking. But because we're so attached to it, we don't know how to let it go. We feel stressed. But the moment we let go of it, instantly there's no stress. Because stress exists as thinking. Mental stress. It exists as thinking. We just think too much. There's a story I read recently of this Thai forest monk. His name is Ajahn Brahm. I think I brought him up before. I have a friend, and that's his teacher. He's a monk, and that's his teacher is Ajahn Brahm. But anyway, he wrote down in a little story of his when he was practicing in Thailand under Ajahn Chah. Once a week, they would do a all-night sitting retreat. That's basically an all-night meditation. They wouldn't sleep. Once a week, you stay up all through the night and meditate the whole night. And this is, of course, in the jungles of Thailand. And at the end, it wasn't so bad because in the morning they could just take a nap. So it was okay most of the time. They can catch up on their sleep after that. But this one particular day, there was a monk who, Ajahn Chah, the abbot, after this night sitting, after staying up all night, practicing meditation, he told this monk, hey, you need to get all this laundry done. He gave him this task to get all of this laundry done. And the abbot would do things like this as a teaching. So after sleep, he couldn't sleep. He couldn't go take a nap. He had to get everybody's robes cleaned. And it took hours and hours and hours to do. So he was very angry, very mad. And Ajahn Brahm came in to go help him because he felt bad for the fact that he had to do all this laundry. And he found the monk cursing, just like, the piece of crap, just cursing, getting very angry. And Ajahn Brahm comes up to him and says, hey, look, doing the laundry is easy. Thinking about it is hard. And that monk later thanked him because it was a big moment in his life. And how true it is. Everything we do, thinking about it is hard. But doing it is easy. So you want to leave stress alone? Leave your thoughts alone. And you're free. Thank you for showing up today. And as always, without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.